Hello and welcome to Kim's Corner. Kim's Corner, where tonight we are going to be talking about a 10-minute jewelry styling class labeled Layer Like a Pro. And it's going to be all about necklaces. So, how do you layer necklaces without looking like you just tangled your jewelry box up? It's a good question, right? The good news is there really is a simple formula that you can use to layer like a pro. Today, I'm going to show you how I create effortless layered looks using 5 of my favorite Park Lane necklaces. So let's look at the 5 necklaces first, and I'll make sure to tell you if they are also available in alternate metals. So first up, we have this aspen. It is a 3-in-1 necklace. Now, when I say 3-in-1 for Park Lane, what that means is you can see right here, each necklace can be removed from the set and be used in multiple ways. And that allows so much versatility with Park Lane. Next up, I have the Viper necklace. This is sleek snake chain, and you can see that this is a mixed metal. We've got some gold and some silver. And yes, you can use gold and silver. Next up, the Esme necklace. Is this not just gorgeous? Look at those pearls, the mother of pearl with the star, or the kind of like a starburst effect with the jewels there. And then a nice delicate chain. And then we are going to look at the electric. This is a 2-in-1. And I love this one because it offers that kind of dainty Italian chain link and then that teardrop pendant with the CZ crystals. And just because I did not say it, the aspen and the electric come in gold and silver, as well as the Alexa necklace that I'm going to show you right now. This one has some great length variances. So we have the small, delicate chain with the little heart. We have a larger Italian paperclip chain there. And then we have a kind of delicate chain, much longer, and it has that fun little lock on there. Once again, 3-in-1. Mix, match, move around. It is amazing. So by the end of this live, you'll know exactly how to mix these pieces together, and you'll probably discover combinations you never thought about before. I want you to start with tip 1, which is think lengths, not necklaces. The biggest mistake people make is wearing necklaces that all hit in the exact same spot. Instead, I want you to think of it like a staircase. We've got short, medium, and long. And that's going to be what gives layering your necklaces movement. So, for example, when we look at this Alexa, it is a perfect foundation because it's already offering multiple lengths in one design. It's 3 separate chain lengths. It can be worn together or it can be worn separately, making it incredibly versatile. Instead of thinking, which necklace should I wear? Think, which length and am I missing? And once again, this one does come in gold also. Great necklace, only $60. You could get that for half price, $30. All right, now we're going to think about tip 2, mixing chain styles. So you saw in the Alexa where it had 3 different chain types. Texture creates interest. And if every necklace was delicate, if every necklace was chunky, then the delicate would disappear and the chunky could become overwhelming. Instead, mix a delicate and a chunky and create different looks with that. Now, when you look at this Viper, I absolutely love the Viper. It's one of my favorites because it features these sleek mixed metal chain snake chains and can even be styled as 2 necklaces in one, which instantly changes the texture when you look at those. Now, what if we took this and we paired it? Let's talk real quick before we pair it with what? What do you think I'm going to pair it with? Let me see in the comments so far. Do you consider yourself a layering pro? Or are you a beginner where maybe purchasing the one necklace that has 3 already set up for you is more your style? And don't be afraid, there's no judgment in here. And by the way, there really isn't fashion police. So do what makes you feel good. But what if we took this? Now remember, these are 2 so totally separate necklaces. And we put it within the aspen necklace. And remember, that does come in silver also. I just have not got mine because we just released it. So look at that. Now we have a really interesting messy neck with all of the chains falling. Now remember that a lot of the chains, I'm going to show you real quick, have like a 3-inch extender. So this silver Viper is all the way out. But what if I shorten it to create that interest? Oh, I grabbed the gold one, and that's totally fine. All right, so now look at how that's higher up. The silver lays in the middle of those. And we have what I would call a messy neck. So it's kind of landing in different spots. And here's another styling tip. When you layer your necklaces, do it in odd numbers. 1, obviously, that can be a statement necklace. 3 or 5, if you like that many. But you can see by doing that, we've created a gorgeous messy necklace. If I had the silver aspen, I might put pieces of the silver along with the Viper to create a more statement type necklace that's going to draw your attention. Or you could grab the electric necklace. Now this one I have in gold, and you can see once again it's going to create a whole different look. Remember that the reason why you want to do odd numbers is because when your eye or someone's eye is looking at you, if it automatically tries to pair things up. So when you have even, it can stop right there because it's even. But if you have odd, it keeps the eye flowing up and down. And this is an instant slimming technique. Now I had the longer aspen with the pendants on there. And I'm going to let it out a little. I had it shorter. That's not quite what I want. Let's just go ahead and put it all the way out. think that's going to create more interest and more up-down flow. There we go. Now you can see that it kind of lands in the same area as the lobster. So I would adjust this just a little more, but you get the idea. So that was taking the aspen and the electric. Now let's talk about every layering needs a star. Not every necklace should compete. You should choose one that is a hero piece. Today, the hero in that look was the aspen necklace. It's already beautifully layered statement featuring 3 cascading chains with the mother of pearl charms, crystals, and a starburst pendant on it. So if you decide you're going to pair something with it, everything should support that being the star. The aspen is going to make the statement. You want to keep additional necklaces simple. So we just added that electric. Or you could take other necklaces that I showed you at the beginning and just mix and match. Every outfit needs a leading lady, and the others are the supporting cast. Now, as I showed you, don't be afraid to mix metals. So let's do this. We have the electric necklace, or the Alexa. Let's go ahead and take the Viper in gold, and I'm going to extend this one out so it layers in. And before we do that, here is the Alexa again. Are you guys enjoying these little tips? Let's see some hearts in the comments. I always like to do that. And by the way, I have so many ideas and tips that I really just like to come back and comment later. So I'm just going to come back after this event, live event, and I'm going to respond to you. All right, so now we've got a little bit of gold and silver in there. So this one is from the electric Alexa. This is the gold Viper Alexa and Alexa. Now look at how that keeps the eye flowing up and down. Gorgeous, isn't it? So don't forget that years ago we used to say gold or silver, but today we say gold and silver. And that's one of the reasons I really like the Viper so much. Its mixed metal design makes it incredibly easy to tie your entire jewelry wardrobe together. If you've ever thought, when you're looking at your jewelry box, I wish I could wear more pieces together, you absolutely can. All right, now tip number 5. It's a very simple rule. Look at your neckline. You can see I have 2 layered shirts here under a kimono. And so I chose a shorter necklace that would stand out above that. You want it to be above or below the neckline. So if your neckline is busy, use something simple like the electric. Or maybe just 1 or 2 pieces of the Alexa. Now, while I said you should use odd numbers, I don't always follow that rule because I'm a rule breaker. Now, if you have an open neckline, the aspen or the Esme, remember our gorgeous Esme right here with the heart starburst and that? You could absolutely create a great look around that. And then make sure that it fits within your neckline. Isn't that great? All right, everyday chic. You could put the Alexa and the electric together like we kind of designed. You could put the Esme, um, and the Viper was one I just did. If you want a trendy and modern, use a Viper along with the electric. Let me grab my electric. That's not the electric. Here it is. Now this one, we're going to create a fun mixed metal. So we're taking the electric in gold and the Viper in silver. Now I would try to land the Viper in silver in the middle to create a more trendy and modern look. If you wanted to elevate date night look, that aspen with the electric, which we already looked at, aspen is the start and then electric finishes the look. And if you want a bold fashionista, you could do the Esme, the Viper, and the electric. So we've got the Esme, and we have one Viper. We're going to grab the electric. Now look at that. Does that not make a statement? And allows that starburst heart to still be the hero in that necklace. So the secret to layering isn't owning more jewelry. It's learning how to wear what you already have in different ways. Play around with it. Just do what you like and what feels good. But remember you can always fall back on some of Park Lane's already layered necklaces. Every one of the necklaces that I showed you is a standout on its own, but when you start layering with intention, that's when the magic happens. So I would love to see in the comments, which necklace would you begin a stack on? Would it be the aspen? Would it be the Viper? How about the Esme? Love that one. Alexa or electric? I want to see those in the comments. And also, did you add any of these pieces to your wish list? I can't wait to see, and I'll be back to comment in just a little bit. Have a great night.